Well done, Ollie. Another
Thank you.
brace. What's that, 4 in 3 now, isn't it?
Yeah, for it's try not to talk about it or think about it too much, just keep doing what I'm doing, hopefully get a few more.
Let's talk us through the goals. Found yourself in a bit of space for that one. It was very similar to Tuesday nights, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think the one on Tuesday was a much better goal, if there's such thing. But I seen Nails break away with the ball and just thought I've got to support him. And he released the pass and just saw the gap and it went where I wanted it to go.
How disappointing then was it to concede as a group 4 minutes later?
Yeah, it was, but they're a decent side then. That's probably one of the toughest games we've had. If a neutral would have come to the game not knowing the positions of the league, I don't think you could say they were near the bottom. So massive respect to them. I feel like they'll pull out of it if they keep putting performances in like that. So we've got some good players.
Obviously it was a different type of challenge today. There was a lot of balls in the air, a lot of set pieces to deal with, and obviously the goal came from a set piece as well. So disappointing from the side point of view. Did the manager have to have a few words at half time?
Yeah, it is disappointing because we pride ourselves on, we've obviously scored a lot from set pieces this season and we're usually up there on the conceded goals from set pieces, and Webby bangs on about the scoring charts and wants us to be in that top 1 or 2 in the conceded, and that'll have just slipped us out of the top 3 or 4, that one. So we'll want to sharpen up. But the character, we never feel like we're not going to win games. Even when the goal went in, there wasn't any point where I thought we're not going to make chances or the game doesn't really go flat for us. We've always got somebody to create a spark, and that just comes from everybody really. We've got some fantastic players.
Second half, obviously you played much more in their half as well, with quick counter-attacks, and obviously 2 of the goals came from counter-attacks, but your second in particular.
Yeah, it was a bit of a sham. It wasn't a great one, but I got myself in the right area. And luckily it wasn't my cleanest strike, I must admit, but it went in. It was good. We was getting a lot of joy down the left hand side, weren't we? Me and Mandy were getting a bit frustrated out on this right hand side. It was tempting to go over and try and get involved, but I could imagine the gaffer on the sideline saying don't be going over there, keep your structure. So we had to be patient, but they were doing well down that left side. It was just hopefully timing your runs in the box to get on the end of something that Coco put in, and I thought Coco had a brilliant second half. He got at their back line, he committed men, he got, I think, was he get the guy sent off, or was that Bez?
Jacob's Crackers.
Oh, was it? But he ran him into the ground and he put a couple of great balls in, so fair play to him.
Just moving on, obviously going forward, is the third goal as well. What a counter-attack that was, and that just summed up the game, didn't it, going forward?
Yeah, Nails again, wasn't it? Great ball. He was joking with Griggy. He said, "I don't think I could put any more on a plate for you." But Griggy was in the perfect slot as he usually is in the box, and there was only one outcome when it dropped to him there.
How nice is it to score in front of 1,600 Chesterfield supporters today?
Yeah, unbelievable. Had a bit of a stop-start first 8-9 games to the season personally. But yeah, it was nice to get that, and my son said to me this morning, I want you to do a cartwheel Robbie Keane celebration. I forgot to do it the first one, so when I scored the second I thought I've got to do it for him.
Oh, fantastic. Obviously that's a few goals for you now, but you found yourself in that right hand side of a midfield 3. Is that something that the manager's instructed you rather than in the centre?
More so today, yeah. We played more with me and Dobbs trying to play either side of the sitter, but they kind of matched it up. It's quite difficult to find any space in there. The other night I was just kind of flitting where I could find space, and it's nice that the gaffer gives me that freedom to go and affect the game in different areas. So it's working at the moment. Teams will probably look at things and try and counteract that now, so it's up to me to keep changing things and hopefully keep doing the positive things.
Do you prefer that, playing further forward than just in front of the back four?
If I carry on scoring goals, yeah. No, I wouldn't say I prefer it, because you spend long periods of time without touching the ball, and I like to get on the ball, but we've got brilliant players everywhere, and wherever I fit in, I'm happy.
Portsmouth next week, isn't it? It doesn't come as an easy task, does it, as well? But obviously the squad's in really good, confident form right now, isn't it?
Yeah, they're obviously a very good side, aren't they? We're going into the game as underdogs, which doesn't happen very often for us. Am I right in thinking they've not lost since March? We're on a good run ourselves. I just think it'll be a really good game to go out and express yourself, and there's no pressure on us. We'll just go and enjoy it.
Trying to get through to the next round as well, but don't talk about that far so far.
Yeah, we obviously want to get through to the next round and put on a good performance in front of their own fans. But the week after's the one, isn't it? That's one we're all looking at. Barnet coming to us, and they've won again today. They're on a fantastic run themselves. So I think the full focus is obviously on Saturday, but then Barnet coming to us is a massive one.